Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Jamie Rohrbauk of Cary founded Dust and Mop, a home cleaning company. At a friend's suggestion, she entered the Make Mine $1 Million business program and won. Ms. Rohrbauk recently stopped by our studios to talk about the experience and the program's support of women entrepreneurs. Jamie Rohrbauk, welcome to North Carolina Now.
Thank you.
You are a founder of a company in Cary, North Carolina called Dust and Mop. You recently participated in a really interesting program called Make Mine $1 Million. First of all, tell us a little bit more about your business and the Make Mine $1 Million program.
Sure. Dust and Mop is a residential house cleaning business located in Cary, North Carolina, and we started off with one employee. We started the business in September of 2009, and we've grown the business to 5 employees, full-time employees, and we're getting ready to hire our 6th employee. About 6 months ago, I received an email from American Express Open about a competition called M3, which stands for Make Mine $1 Million. And Make Mine $1 Million is supporting women entrepreneurs to help grow their business to $1 million in sales. So I had went onto their website and found out that you had to be in business for 2 years in order to submit your application. I had sent an email in and asked for special consideration for that, and told them a little bit about my background and my story and my business, and they had accepted me as a pitch presenter for the Denver competition. So I went out to Denver with my son and my husband, and I pitched my business in Denver.
What was that process like, and what do you think it is about your pitch and your company that made you a winner as part of this competition?
Well, the pitch was a 2-minute pitch, and it was very interesting for me. I had certain criteria that I had to have in the pitch, things like how long I had been in business, my sales, how many employees I had, and how I was going to scale the business. And I think really what made it for me was that they saw that I had been in business less than 2 years and had really grown my business since September of 2009 to a very healthy business. And they saw the potential that I could grow my business to $1 million.
What type of resources will you now have access to as a result of being a finalist and a winner in this competition?
Right. I think the number one, well, I know the number one resource that I have access to is access to all of the M3 awardees. We have a Yahoo group where we can ask questions, any questions, marketing questions, HR questions, how to deal with, you know, one challenge or another. And it's a great community of women that have, women like me, that have just started their business and it's only a few years old, and women that are very experienced in businesses, and women that have small businesses and very large businesses. So it's a lot of great knowledge in one marketplace for all of us to kind of collaborate and get ideas from each other.
When did you know that you wanted to start your own business? And then what were some of the steps that you took to make that possible?
Well, I always knew that I wanted to have my own business. I just didn't know when or what it would be. I was in outside sales for about 10 years in the oil industry, and I think a lot of people can relate that I was in a job where I had more responsibility, less time to do it, and unfortunately pay going down with the economy, and it was a great opportunity for me to get out of that industry. My mother moved down. She helped me start the business while I worked full-time, and she helped manage the business. So a lot of people thought I was crazy starting a house cleaning business in a down economy, but we really didn't have anywhere to go but up.
What advice do you give to other women who perhaps have an idea, but they're just not sure how to get started or the challenges they may face in creating their own business?
My advice is, if you really are passionate about it, stick with it. Don't give up. Tap into your local community. Business owners, one thing about a small business owner community is that they all want to help each other. And ask, go to your local chamber and ask and be a member and go to the after hours and get advice. That's what I did early on. I hired a coach that had been in the residential house cleaning business for about 30 years, and she was such a valuable resource.
Were there any challenges that you faced that you think other women should know about as they're thinking about developing their own business?
My biggest challenge when I started Dust and Mop is that I had a 2-year-old. So juggling your personal life and your business life is very challenging, and having knowing when to stop working and spend time with family. And that took me a little bit at first to figure out, but I finally did figure it out, and of course the support of my mother helping me to run the business so I could spend time with my husband and my son.
As you look ahead to the future, where do you see your business going over the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I see it growing. I mean, our goal is to be the largest independent house cleaning business in North Carolina, and we certainly want to expand to some more commercial accounts, and we're going to start a task and errand running service towards the end of this year.
Jamie Rohrbauk, congratulations
Thank you so
on
much.
winning the Make Mine a Million contest.
I appreciate it.
And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.